Good day, everybody. This is Michael Levitas from JurisQ.com with Aleksey Feygin, a medical malpractice attorney from Basichas and Associates, a firm that handles mostly medical malpractice claims and has been doing it very successfully. The reason why I invited you to these seminars is to educate our listeners about how medical malpractice works, how you can get compensated if you were injured or your loved one were injured in while in the care of a medical professional. We talked about in prior interviews that you can see on JurisQ.com, we talked about what it takes to bring a medical malpractice case. What can you get compensated for? Who pays legal fees? Who pays for the experts? You can watch all that on JurisQ.com. Can you tell me, in your expertise, recently, have there been any significant, interesting changes in the law that affect medical malpractice claims?
In the last several years, the biggest and probably most important change in the law as it pertains to medical malpractice is involving cases of a failure to diagnose cancer.
Okay.
The law used to be, when it comes to, and still is as it pertains to medical malpractice cases, is you have a certain time limitation to bring the lawsuit from the time of the alleged malpractice.
Right. And if you don't, you can't sue anymore. So now you have a few years, whatever the number of years it is, that's it. You lost your right to bring a lawsuit.
There are different statutes of limitations for city hospitals and for medical malpractice, and there are exceptions to the general rule concerning continuous treatment of medical malpractice, but specifically with cancer cases, right, the law changed where now it's no longer from the time of the alleged malpractice, it's from the time of the discovery. So from the time that the patient discovered or reasonably could have discovered that he or she has cancer, that's when the statute of limitations begins to run. But I suggest, again, don't just rely on looking at the dates by yourself. Consult with an attorney, because again, you may think by reading something, seeing something, perhaps the time had expired. There are certain exceptions to the rule. By all means, consult with me, consult with other attorneys that deal in medical malpractice to see whether or not you still have a viable claim.
Yeah, Aleksey, you bring up a very good point. It seems that from what I heard from what you were saying is that if you feel that you or your loved ones were injured because of actions of a medical professional, you have to consult an attorney right away, not to blow statute of limitations, not to lose the time frame to bring a case, but also so yet that you have enough time to gather all the records and bring in the experts that you're going to hire at your own cost, meaning you, Aleksey, that you have the time to evaluate everything. All the evidence is still fresh. So I believe that if you have sustained an injury, you should call an attorney right away.
That's correct. Time is always of the essence. And I've seen this happen where clients will come to me and say that something happened and they are concerned about certain things that may have happened right now. But when we get medical records, we realize that there may have been something that that was going on a year earlier that may have been missed, that may have been disregarded by the doctor. And that's why, again, it's very important not to delay. Consult, question from the very beginning. Once you have a question and you want to have that question, whether or not you do or don't have a malpractice case, answer it, contact an attorney.
Very good. Aleksey, thank you so much for your time. And I want to remind everybody that we're posting phone number of the attorney on the bottom of the screen so that you can reach out to the attorney that we have interviewed with any follow-up questions. The consultations are free, and you can follow us to see and hear more legal advice on JurisQ.com, on our Facebook page, on our Instagram, on YouTube, and we always try to bring you fresh information from various attorneys in different legal fields. Aleksey Feygin, a medical malpractice attorney from Basichas and Associates. I thank you for your time and have a great day. Take care, everybody.
Thank you.